Have you ever heard of a device so advanced, so out of place in time that it rewrites our understanding of the ancient world? What if I told you that over 2,000 years ago, ancient Greek scientists created a computer, not one of silicon and electricity, but of bronze and brilliant ingenuity? This is the story of the Antikythera Mechanism, the world's first known analog computer. Our journey begins in the year 1900, off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera. A group of sponge divers, seeking shelter from a violent storm, stumbled upon a Roman-era shipwreck. For months they salvaged treasures from the deep, stunning marble statues, pottery, and priceless artifacts. But among these classical wonders lay an unassuming corroded lump of bronze, about the size of a shoebox. It was initially overlooked, thought to be just another piece of a statue or a rock. Little did they know, this calcified mass held the secret to a lost chapter of human history. For decades, the object sat in the National Archaeological Museum in Athens, its true nature a complete mystery. The lump was in 3 main fragments, which later broke apart into 82 separate pieces. As the layers of corrosion were slowly and painstakingly removed, an astonishing sight emerged. A complex system of interlocking gears, cogs, and wheels, all crafted with a precision that seemed impossible for its time. On its surfaces were faint inscriptions, a user manual written in ancient Greek. The mystery only deepened. What was this device, and who could have possibly created it? Initial theories were wild. Some even whispered of alien technology, a gift from another world. The reality, as it turned out, was even more mind-blowing. It wasn't extraterrestrial, it was a testament to the lost genius of ancient Greece. Scientists began a decades-long quest to unravel its secrets. In the 1950s and 70s, pioneering research by Derek DeSolla Price began to reveal its function. He proposed it was a calculator of astronomical phenomena. But it wasn't until the 21st century, with the advent of high-resolution X-ray tomography and advanced imaging technology, that we could finally see inside the mechanism without taking it apart. The results were staggering. What the scans revealed was a system of at least 30, and possibly up to 37, precisely engineered bronze gears. This wasn't just a simple clock. This was a sophisticated, portable planetarium. It was an astronomical calculator of breathtaking complexity. The front dial showed the positions of the sun and the moon against the zodiac, displaying the 365-day Egyptian calendar, which could be adjusted for a leap year every 4 years. It was the most advanced calendar of its day. But the real magic was on the back. 2 large spiral dials revealed the device's true power. The top spiral, the metonic dial, charted a 19-year cycle, crucial for reconciling the solar and lunar calendars. It was used to predict the dates of important cultural events, like the Pan-Hellenic Games, including the Olympics. Think about that. This device was a schedule for the ancient world's most celebrated contests. The bottom spiral, the Saros dial, was perhaps the most incredible feature. It predicted eclipses. This 223 lunar month cycle allowed the user to foresee when and where both solar and lunar eclipses would occur, a feat that would have been considered almost godlike knowledge at the time. Imagine an ancient Greek scholar, perhaps on the deck of a ship or in a bustling city like Rhodes, turning a small hand crank on the side of this bronze box. As the crank turns, the gears whir into motion. The pointers on the front move, showing the precise location of the sun and moon in the sky for any given day, past, present, or future. A smaller sphere, half silvered, even rotated to show the current phase of the moon. It predicted planetary motions, knew when they would appear to move backward in the sky, what we call retrograde motion. And it did all of this mechanically. It was a microcosm of the cosmos, a universe in a box. The craftsmanship is simply astounding. The gears have teeth just over a millimeter long, cut with incredible precision. Some of the gear systems are incredibly advanced, like the epicyclic or planetary gearing used to model the moon's variable motion. This type of gearing wasn't seen again in Europe for over 1,000 years, not until the great astronomical clocks of the medieval cathedrals. It shows a level of mechanical and mathematical understanding that we simply didn't think the ancient Greeks possessed. So who built this masterpiece? The inscriptions provide clues. The language suggests a Corinthian origin, possibly from one of its colonies like Syracuse, the home of the legendary mathematician and engineer Archimedes. While the shipwreck dates to around 65 BC, linguistic and astronomical analysis suggests the mechanism itself was built earlier, perhaps between 150 and 100 BC. Could Archimedes have designed the prototype? The Roman orator Cicero mentions two such machines built by Archimedes that could model the heavens. While this specific device was built after his death, it clearly comes from a tradition of mechanical engineering that he championed. It's likely the work of a brilliant, unknown astronomer and engineer standing on the shoulders of giants like Archimedes and the astronomer Hipparchus. The shipwreck itself tells a dramatic story. It was a massive Roman cargo vessel, a super freighter of its time, likely sailing from the eastern Mediterranean, perhaps Rhodes or Pergamon, towards Rome. It was laden with luxury goods destined for the wealthy Roman elite, art, furniture, and this one-of-a-kind scientific instrument. The ship was a treasure trove, and the mechanism was its most precious cargo. But a sudden, violent storm sent the ship and its entire contents to the bottom of the sea, where it lay hidden, preserving its secrets for 2 millennia. Its discovery and gradual deciphering has forced us to completely reevaluate the technological capabilities of the ancient world. It proves that the history of science isn't a simple, linear progression from primitive to advanced. The Antikythera Mechanism is a ghost of a forgotten technological path. It shows us that sophisticated mechanical engineering existed long before the Renaissance. It makes you wonder, what other marvels of the ancient world were lost to time, destroyed in fires like the Library of Alexandria, or still waiting to be discovered at the bottom of the sea? The mechanism wasn't just a scientific tool, it was a philosophical one. It embodied the Greek view of the universe, an orderly, predictable cosmos, a divine clockwork that could be understood through mathematics and observation. It was a fusion of science, engineering, and art. The fact that nothing else like it has ever been found makes its survival a near miracle. It's a single, lonely data point that hints at a whole world of lost knowledge. It's a message in a bottle, a technological echo from a distant past, reminding us that our ancestors were more brilliant, more capable, and more like us than we ever imagined. Today, the 82 fragments of the Antikythera Mechanism are our most treasured link to this lost world of ancient genius. It continues to be studied, with each new scan and analysis revealing more of its intricate secrets. It stands as a powerful symbol of human curiosity and our timeless quest to understand our place in the universe. It proves that even after 2,000 years, the past still has the power to surprise us, to challenge our assumptions, and to inspire us to keep exploring. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into the mysteries of history and science. Let me know in the comments what you think is the most amazing aspect of this ancient computer. Until next time, stay curious.